Fire, 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 fire.
Okay. What is this? Why are men like this? Breakfast, dinner? Wait. Wait, I'm getting called out. I'm kinda like this. I think I do like variety, but I can't eat the same slop over and over. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't that bad. Yeah, bowl of slop. Yeah, it's dog food. I don't know. I don't think this is that terrible.
I keep seeing these headlines about the disturbing way men are eating right now. Gen Z men are eating the human equivalent of dog food.
Why did journalists just talked about video game journalists, right? What the fuck are we talking about? This guy is fit as fuck. Why is this bad?
Boy Kibble. So now
Audio's low. No, turn up your audio.
Possibly be eating. What the heck is Boy Kibble? And then I watch
Boy
the videos.
Kibble.
It
It's
is
crazy.
just ground beef and rice. That
Who
was
cares?
it. Super anticlimactic. There was a disturbing part in the end though. Everyone's reaction to this food. Because tell me why dietitians are furious about this and the
Why is this a bad thing? That's what I don't understand. You know what? Props to you if you can eat this all the time. Because for me, my problem is I like to have variety. So when I was really, really broke, I would just eat like beans and rice. And maybe if I was really lucky, I could get like a Kirkland discount of like pork bits or whatever the fuck they're called. Like cheap cuts of meat. And then I would put a little bit of cheese on it. Like if you can eat that all the time, like it's just so good. Yeah, maybe toss an egg on top, whatever the fuck, right? Like, if you're broke, you're broke. No disrespect. Like, I know what it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you can eat like that all the time, like, props to you.
media is freaking out about the whole thing. Boy Kibble is the new toxic internet food trend.
Eating healthy is toxic? What?
New this morning, a social media trend getting its
Dude, these people need to... Yeah, consume the slop. No, you need to eat like fucking McDonald's. What?
hooks into young men could be setting them up for a lifetime of health problems.
Yo, don't tell them what people in like Southeast Asia eat, man.
Ground beef and rice. It's easy to cook and it's cheap. What it's not is healthy.
Honestly,
How is it not healthy?
sometimes it kind of sounds like internet dietitians cannot stand the sound of someone not eating Pop-Tarts. I don't know. Apparently eating moderately healthy is the new
Dude, eating one Pop-Tart a week isn't gonna fucking kill you.
toxic trend. What is
Jesus
Boy Kibble?
Christ,
Experts
man.
warn parents about this viral TikTok diet. We've all been there. After a long day at work, you come home, realize you've skipped the supermarket again, and settle for a subpar dinner. A box of ramen, a bowl of buttered pasta,
Oh my god, this is such girl dinner. I've done that before. Don't do this if you're a boy, because like boys, I feel like they need protein. I've done that before. I've cooked pasta and just put butter and cheese on top of it. Yeah, it gets you by, for sure. Butter pasta's a lot of fat. Who gives a fuck? It's not like you're eating it every single day.
or even a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I feel like this article already really overestimates how much people cook. I know a lot of people who would consider ramen, peanut butter and jelly, and buttered pasta like a normal meal that they ate on purpose. Doesn't
Yes. It's called being poor.
Trisha Paytas like live for
Yeah,
buttered
it's
pasta?
called being broke,
everyone. Today
man.
we are having butter noodles on the veranda. I made homemade butter noodles.
But yeah, not everyone can cook, not everyone likes to cook, and not
That's true.
everyone feels that they have time.
So good.
But regardless, people gotta eat multiple times per day. The meal is regrettable and adds only a little sustenance at best. You
No. But do you know what it is? I actually remember, because she's been around for a long time. She actually used to be extremely poor. Yeah, like I think she had like a single mom. And she basically had to learn to fend for herself. Like, yeah, I don't think this is bad. I don't think she's gross for that. I can criticize Trisha for like other things. I think that she has some. But like eating noodles and butter and then saying it's good, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, she's tearing up the pasta. Yeah, because she used to eat this shit probably when she was a kid.
everyone feels that they have time.
Everybody has some broke meal that they like.
Regardless,
I don't know.
people gotta eat multiple times per day. The meal is regrettable and adds only a little sustenance at best. You promise yourself you won't stoop to that level again. But a viral trend is now touting that very simplicity, and the result
What?
is something akin to the human equivalent of dog food. Now, as you already know, we are about to be talking about ground beef and rice. Now, we're gonna look at people's videos
But yeah, what?
in a second, but it is not
Dude,
fair.
Americans be creating problems out of
It is not fair
nothing.
to say that a packet of ramen is on the same level.
Basic pasta's not cooking. Okay, all Italians, close your ears. I guess this... Like, no, basic pasta with some sauce in it isn't cooking. Italians rioting in the street right now. No, it is cooking. Shut the hell up.
Of ground beef and rice. And
It
that
is.
ground beef and rice is on the same level as
I love
dog
Italian food.
Is ground beef and rice the most nutritionally complete meal in the world? No, it's not. But is it on the same level as a PB&J? Not even close.
No.
One is 2 slices of ultra-processed Wonder Bread.
With sugar in it, by the way. They put sugar in that piece of shit bread.
With sugared peanut spread and sugared berry spread. And the other is meat and rice. But this article and the dietitian situation
Protein
is so
and
dramatic.
grains.
I thought we were going to be talking about this.
Bachelor chow.
There are actually several instances of people making bachelor chow in a sincere way on the internet right now.
Yeah.
We're making dog food for humans. Why do I need this food? Got all my macros that I need, and it's gonna make my coat nice and shiny? Amen.
Such as this.
Okay.
This is my food, and my food is me. I've been eating my food all day, every day for the past 5 years, and
Dude, if it makes you happy, I don't give a fuck. He looks lean. He doesn't look fat as fuck. I don't know. Who am I to say? That's different when you're like consuming like fucking, I don't know, 20 Big Macs and then like you're dying in your sofa chair.
I want to show you what
I'll
goes
criticize
into
you
my
a little
food.
bit, huh?
The biggest ingredient for my food is vegetables. Here I got
Disgusting.
11 different types of vegetables, totaling about 10 pounds. And then when you're done chopping, it
I couldn't eat the same thing every day.
And when you mix it up, it looks something like this. 2 packs of tofu, 2.5, maybe 3 pounds of chicken breast. Then I cook my tofu and chicken breast with olive oil. And for carbs, I use brown rice.
Okay.
Quinoa
Quinoa is very healthy.
This is comprised of lentils, chickpeas,
Ooh,
pinto beans,
I
black
love
beans,
pinto
and
beans
red
and
kidney
chickpeas.
beans. This
Oh
is the
my
final
God.
product.
I don't
that
know.
beautiful?
I wouldn't eat it all the time. I'd probably have a bowl and I'd be like, all right, I'm done. Where's the seasoning though? What's the seasoning, big bro?
I think it's beautiful. My food has 19 single whole food ingredients plus tofu.
Okay.
Always remember that you are what you eat, and my food is me.
That is definitely human
Yeah, that is kind of food kibble, but it's healthy.
dog food in the most complimentary way possible. Like
Take out
in the
the
way that
tofu.
it's
Yeah, the tofu's,
perfectly
like, kinda
balanced
weird,
and
but whatever.
concocted to meet all of your nutritional needs in one go.
It has
You
no
never have to think
seasoning,
about it
though.
again. Just eat that.
Where's
Top
the salt?
comment. This guy gonna live forever. He probably will. If you could commit to this, you would really be winning life. Personally,
But it's boring.
I'm not willing to do it, being
No.
that I have obesity in my genes. I feel like I could not and would not commit to this. I also have a feeling that that combo of ingredients there gets very funky in that Tupperware very fast.
True.
But anyway, this is not the boy kibble we've come here to
Add
discuss.
hot sauce?
This
It's
is.
not enough. You gotta add some other shit,
Here it
bro.
is. Beef and rice. It does look like dog food. I will give the dietitians in the articles that,
I
especially
fed my dog when he had an upset tummy. I cooked him rice and ground beef without any seasoning, obviously. But if my dog is sick, like, yeah, I'll hand feed him that food. I've done it before.
this guy served
This
it up
isn't
in
bad.
what appears to be a plastic dog food bowl from the dollar store. But yeah, not much to see here, right? Kind of just an ugly, standard, get the job done type meal.
It's boy food?
Yep, there it is. Now this guy added
Oh,
a
hot
hot
sauce!
sauce
Nice.
and a chocolate milk. But that's
Girls
it.
wouldn't
You've
get
seen
it. No, I've done meals where it's literally just rice and like a can of fish. Like a tuna, maybe salmon.
Okay, you are caught up to date. There's not that many more videos of this. It's not
Yeah.
that big of a trend like the article made it seem. Boy kibble is literally ground beef plus rice plus a very stereotypically male way of solving a problem. The problem that is dinner. Man, eating 3 times a day is literally a problem you need to solve. It's a bit of work. Cooking, cleaning, planning, grocery shopping, it's a lot. You will have to answer the following question every single day until you die. What am I going to make for dinner? And if you don't have a great system, this question will slowly start to drive you insane. It's part of why so many people in modern society eat fast food or takeout all the time. It is actual work.
I think it's like a survival skill issue, to be honest with you. I remember when I first moved out of my parents' house and I'm living by myself and I'm like basically just like fending for myself. It's just, it is what it is. Like you just eat food so that you don't die.
Feed yourself on top of everything else.
An ad read? Do you think this is an ad read?
I keep seeing this sentiment go viral lately. Adulthood is realizing 90% of your life is figuring out what to do with chicken or ground beef. There it is, a problem to be solved. And in general, it's fair to say that men are more, utilitarian in the way that they solve problems.
Efficient.
They just kind of do the thing. They don't really worry about like little frills or anything like that. They just kind of get the job done. So are we really shocked that the current and maybe only male food trend is just the simplest way to make a meal? Oh my god. Damn. God, what is going on?
The biggest crimes with these food kibbles is they're not seasoning shit, bro. Just hot sauce is not enough. You need to add more shit, bro.
Oh my gosh, the wetness of it all, that does not look right. The female brain cannot comprehend this joy. You're absolutely right.
I think the human brain can't comprehend
Really important
this.
to say here, if you're gonna cook ground beef all the time, learn how to do it right. Just one time, just look it up. Because I don't know what's going on in that pan, but you
Did he add water to it? Why is it so goopy?
That is
my ground beef does not look like that, dude.
Turn up the heat in the pan. Just turn up the heat. I can literally tell from this video.
Where's the Maillard reaction, big bro? It's not hot enough. I guess so. Huh?
On that pan, it is not one of those things where there's no wrong way to do it. There is
cabbage.
A wrong way to do
I like
it.
cabbage. Cabbage is a good one.
If your beef mince ends up looking like this, all grey and watery, this is how you fix it. First step, make sure you preheat your pan properly. It takes longer than you think. And look at the difference. Does it take longer? Yeah, it does. Is it messier? Absolutely. But is it worth it?
Yes,
well, for me,
the taste.
100%. I know what one I want to eat.
That's another thing. They're Gen Z men, right? So they're young men, and many of them probably can't cook yet. I couldn't cook when I was like 19. Although I guess they're like, what are they, like 28? What are they, 27? What's the oldest Gen Z? 27? 27 to like way younger. They probably can't cook yet.
21?
I couldn't cook when I was like 19. Hence, ground beef and rice. It's almost impossible to mess it up. Clearly possible, as we've seen, but almost. Born to have girl dinner, forced to eat boy kibble.
Boys need protein, bro. Dude, that pan is so crowded.
Boy kibble, but its chicken breast is so much worse. And then there's a whole bowl of ground beef at the end there. Oh my god, I'm watching it again.
They want the gains, bro.
No water going in there.
Yeah, pat down that chicken, bro. What are we doing? It's so overcrowded. This gives me the...
Why is there so much
don't
going
overload
into
your
the pan
pan. Just stop. Do it in batches.
A pile, literally, of meat in there, completely unseasoned. He left it so wet too, the little drip there.
I think it's
that is going to
man.
be
There's no
an
way.
absolute mess.
MSG will fix it. No, man.
No onion, no garlic, just protein. At what cost? For me, plain ground beef.
Dude, the pepper and salt and hot sauce or like taco seasoning, anything, bro.
Actually tasty with just salt. Like, it's good plain to me, which is why this trend makes sense. But to not season your chicken breast, that's actually sick. He seasoned it off camera, right, babe?
Yeah.
I would actually break up over this. And yes, it is that serious. I mean, you don't have to, but
not break up. You just try and teach him something, bro.
golly, you're stronger than me, girl. Also, watching that clip, there is no way this guy is seriously gonna eat that. I don't think it's rage bait. I mean, look at his face while he's doling it out. He's serious. But I seriously think this is like day one of a new diet plan.
No, I've met some people that eat like this, bro.
For this person, he's gonna give up in 2 days when he opens his Tupperware of nasty, unseasoned chicken breast and decides it's not worth it. That's how that's gonna go. That's like me when I did Tim Ferriss's slow carb diet, when I just started bringing Tupperware full of beans to work every day for lunch.
Oh no.
It's a new
Just
day. What am I eating?
beans?
Tupperware of beans. People would be like, why are you eating that? And I'd be like, well, you wouldn't understand. Tim Ferriss told me that this is the secret to weight loss. So here I am with my big bowl of beans.
I like beans as much as the next person, but a bowl of beans. Yeah, fucking brap.
Don't mind me.
Stinky.
I did not make it long on that diet, and I don't
Also, beans, like, if they stay in like your Tupperware, they kind of like, they don't ferment, but like they kind of make you fart even more.
This guy's gonna make it that long either. I wish him well, but I don't have high hopes. It doesn't change the macros to add seasoning to your food. It doesn't. When you refuse to add seasoning, you're playing a joke on yourself. Now, this was probably the most extreme version of the Boy Kibble thing.
Empires have fought over seasonings. Please use seasonings. There's, like, people fought wars over, like, paprika and, like, cumin and, like, just please. Don't be disgusting, man. Come on.
Where the person doing it gives absolutely zero fucks. No seasoning, no hot sauce, no rice, no cooking skills. But a lot of people in the comments pointed out what is the most obvious nutrition problem with all this. Why aren't there any vegetables? Which, by the way, someone had the audacity to comment this back. Vegetables aren't even worth the calories burned chewing on them.
Who's gonna tell him?
I don't know where to start.
Who's gonna tell him, bro?
What do you say to someone whose opinion is vegetables aren't worth the calories burned chewing on them? Now, obviously, I could talk about the health benefits, the importance of fiber, and the rising rates of colon cancer.
Yeah.
Or I could talk about the fact that chefs around the world would slap you for a phrase like that. But on top of that,
texture. I feel like I'm one of those people that likes having different textures in their food. If it's all one texture, that's when I kind of get grossed out and I don't want to eat it, like, repeatedly.
an even better point. You know who really likes vegetables? Sailors. Sailors from the 1800s, from
and
the
they
1700s.
get scurvy.
They would literally stock their hull full of vegetables, specifically cabbage, sauerkraut, in order to prevent their teeth from falling out of their skulls. We all know scurvy, and it's just one of the many nutritional deficiencies that vegetables can help you prevent. Also, you guys remember Paul Saladino, the guy who calls himself Carnivore MD?
Do you think your ancestors got excited about eating pond scum?
The guy who basically became famous for hating
This guy's fucking
on vegetables.
You sometimes ask me which vegetables are okay to eat. My answer is no. Do your ancestors really have celebrated these? Do you really need these foods to be optimal? I say no, not a chance.
It's just rage bait, man. I hate people like this. It's the same thing with like fucking only vegans and they only eat fruits and they're like, I'm so skinny, and I'm like, yeah, and then you have to take a bunch of supplements to compensate for your fucking body eating itself to try and get the nutrients that it needs. You can't just only eat on meat. You can't just only eat on fruits or vegetables, bro.
Total bullshit.
Going to the grocery store with
It's
no
rage
shoes
bait.
on and yelling at people to not eat vegetables.
How are you gonna get your choline from eating plants? Where are you gonna get choline from? Where are you gonna get creatine from? Where are you gonna get carnitine from? Where are you gonna get?
This is rage bait.
Where are you gonna get anserine and taurine? Where are you gonna get vitamin K2? You ever heard of vitamin K2?
God, shut the fuck up. Dude, I love meat, dude. I do. I love me some schmeat on the grill. But what are we doing, man?
Food is in plants.
No.
Yeah, he eats vegetables.
Yeah, like carnivores, like whatever the fuck. Carnivore diets are just as dumb as the vegan diets. You're all fucking full of shit.
Again.
We got some asparagus. Yeah, asparagus. I bet you guys didn't expect to see anything green on my plate, but I've been experimenting with a few new foods, and I feel pretty decent with asparagus. It's nice to get some variety, different flavors. I'm open to incorporating a few vegetables. I guess technically yucca is a vegetable as well.
So all in all, in 2026, to hear someone
he just
say that vegetables
backflipped.
aren't worth the calories burned chewing on them or whatever, it's just crazy. It's misinformed. And maybe all this vegetable hate is why these dietitians are so mad. While the trend offers a simple and cheap way to max out protein consumption, some dietitians are concerned it's leaving out other nutrients. Fair? Abby Sharp, a registered dietitian, said this protein-obsessed carnivore-style diet phase is displacing beneficial fiber that 95% of North Americans aren't getting enough of.
Yeah, just like eating McDonald's every day. Why are we so critical of that?
Other than fiber, Americans are also deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah, because they're only eating junk food and like processed shit. You could say the same thing.
Calcium and potassium.
But it's worse. I would argue like eating only fast food all the time and only drinking soda is a million times worse than just eating like a rice and beans or rice and meat diet.
According to the 2020 to 2025 dietary guidelines for Americans. To be sure, many devotees tout the trend with a half-joking air. Some TikTokers also include vegetables like kale and spinach, while others treat themselves to seasoning or hot sauce. But for many of those hopping onto the trend, it's that blandness and simplicity that gives Boy Kibble its appeal. Okay, the thing is, the men eating the Boy Kibble thing are not carnivores because they're eating white rice. I don't think anything nefarious is happening here. Like the article said, it's the blandness and simplicity people are into. I don't think it's about much else.
Ground beef and rice. It's easy to cook and it's cheap. What it's not is healthy.
I'll say Boy Kibble is healthier than
where's the energy for this for fucking McDonald's and hating McDonald's, bro?
a lot of the junk I ate when I was in college.
Ground beef really does have a major advantage over a lot of other protein sources. It's super convenient, it cooks fast in the pan, tastes good with minimal seasoning and minimal skill, it defrosts quickly if you forget to take it out of the freezer, and when you cook it, it actually reheats in a non-gross way, allowing you to make a ton of it in advance and to happily eat it throughout the week without it being funky. Rice, same thing. Now, ideally, people would add a vegetable as naturally as they add rice, but vegetables get skipped because it's an extra step that a lot of people don't love. So before we get to the other dietitian commentary that kind of
I'm gonna say it, some of y'all that hate vegetables, like all vegetables, and I'm not talking about like being picky about certain vegetables, y'all's parents didn't fucking tell you to like not eat enough, man. You know what my parents did? They'd be like, okay, Alana, here's your food. And I'm like, I don't want to eat it. And they're like, okay, well, too bad. And I'm like, bull, cook me something else. And my parents are like, no, we're not gonna do that. Like, I don't want to do that. It takes a lot of time. Okay, fine, I won't eat it then. And then like eventually you're like, okay, I'll just eat some things. Why do you hate freedom? What? Chat. If your kid is too bratty to eat the food that you cooked for them, why would you waste more time fucking cooking more shit for them? Or like getting them McDonald's? You're teaching them a really fucking bad habit. In the hunter-gatherer sense, if your big fucking caveman dad brought over a saber-toothed tiger and then like some Brussels sprouts or whatever the fuck, and then you turn your nose up to it and are like, no, I don't want to eat that. Do you know what happens back then? You die or you starve.
Off the wall a bit. Let me quickly break down
You're
for you
spoiled. That's basically what it boils down
bump up the nutrition in Boy Kibble without barely any extra effort. Let's start with the fiber thing. Ground beef plus white rice equals 0.5 grams of fiber, which is not good. Or you could do ground beef plus brown rice plus avocado. Ooh. Now you're at 7 grams of fiber, which is pretty good. Add some frozen raspberries on the side, frozen because they're cheap and they don't go bad. Now you're at 12 grams of fiber. Now the meal is excellent in terms of fiber, and you didn't cook an extra thing. Plus you also added antioxidants and beneficial fats, all in the laziest way possible. But anyway, finally, the dietitian situation.
If you're rich
Abby
enough
Sharp,
for that,
who has over 1 million followers on TikTok, where she reviews users' eating habits and popular dietary trends, warned that the commitment to the meal could slip into dangerous territory. This kind of moralizing of food or turning suffering through meals into a badge of honor, she said, can map onto some kind of disordered eating patterns and risks. No different than, say, orthorexia or an obsession with food that one considers healthy.
That's true. That is true. But where's this heat going for people that order fucking fast food all the time? We don't talk about that nearly enough.
Were we watching the same Boy Kibble? Because I just...
Stop putting on the screen. Ow!
Exactly what an
Leave them be.
absolute reach
Leave the
from what was
McDonald's
actually
eaters.
going on in those videos. People are just trying to eat. Who's suffering? Like, what are we talking about? You'd think a dietitian would be like, wow, it's nice to see that this meal is 0% ultra processed food. That's a major step up. I feel like it's kind of good that some people can enjoy a very simple meal of just meat and rice. Like, as a dietitian, wouldn't it be kind of comforting to see that people's simple meal has evolved from like a box of Totino's pizza bites, especially young men? Like, if Boy Kibble was Lucky Charms, I get it. Dietitians, please step in. But of all social media trends, I have to say, men eating beef and rice has to be one of the least concerning ones I've ever seen. Like, where are we getting orthorexia? It's not an orthorexia thing. It's a people are trying to eat thing. Also, the rest.
You know what the fucking freakiest ones I've ever seen is women who suck on like ice cubes. Yeah, I've seen those people. Those are freaks, man. Just eating ice. And not eating anything else. Why? Because they want to lose weight. I think that's unhealthy.
Says, some men on social media admit to eating the meal up to 7 times per week as a cheap way to build muscle. 7 times per week, as in once a day. Like, how could it be concerning? It's just one meal out of the day. It's so insanely unproblematic. But Abby Sharp is not the only dietitian who's concerned. So this is an article for parents.com. What is Boy Kibble? Experts warn parents about this viral TikTok diet. An unpleasant reality of raising modern teens is that they get some of their health advice on social media, such as the case.
Yeah, like your fucking social media advice telling them not to eat healthy and go eat slop instead.
With a new trend involving what's being called Boy Kibble. Yes, you read that correctly. Men are making meals and comparing them to dog food. This dinner in a bowl, however, is less nutritionally complete even compared to what you may be feeding the 4-legged members of your family. Yeah, but nobody said only eat this for the rest of your life. They're eating it once per day. And to be honest, there's not even that many videos about this topic. The news loves doing this.
Isn't there a dude that's like 40 or 50 years old and he's only eaten like McDonald's cheeseburgers his entire life? Yeah, and then people are like, wow, that's so amazing.
Where I'll see a new article about a new
like Big
health
Macs
trend.
or something.
Oh,
yeah, the Big Mac guy. Yeah.
Not a trend. Fun fact, the news also makes slop content and it's resulting in problems that don't actually exist. The article then goes on to say that apparently the whole idea of Boy Kibble was created by this guy in this clip.
Y'all may have grilled dinner, but I got Boy Kibble.
Yum.
It's 8 p.m. and I'm raw dogging some.
Wow, this guy's so fat and gross and unhealthy.
We're not the same.
Unfortunately, no matter how knowledgeable a TikToker may look and sound online, there may be little science to back up their claims about Boy Kibble or
I would trust it over the people that are talking about how you should be healthy and they're like the Department of Health and they're like 500 pounds. I would trust this guy a little bit more than like the women or the men that are like huge and fat and they have like fat rolls everywhere telling me that like, oh, Boy Kibble's bad.
The other nutrition topic. Simply having shoulders that look great in a tank top does not afford someone authority on nutrition. Cautions Destiny Moon.
Shoulders that look great in a tank top. Dude, why are they so dishonest?
Moody RD at V Nutrition. She says that when it comes to this particular trend, advising followers to eat the same thing is a giant red flag.
This guy didn't even say that you should eat it. He just showed his food.
Because food is plain, boring,
Dude, we lost critical thinking somewhere along the way, man.
Bland doesn't mean that it's healthy, and there's no superior virtue attached to eating this way
the MAGA
every
body,
night.
yeah.
Counsels Moody. Just because you're suffering doesn't mean you're better. It just means you don't know better, and that's not something to look up to in a creator.
Holy
Guys,
fuck, these women need to stop. These people need to stop.
Watching the same clips. I'm so confused. No one is suffering here. Why are these dietitians so convinced that people can't enjoy ground beef and rice?
The guy's skin and bones, guys.
I don't want to give my hot take here, but I'm starting to feel like I have to. A lot of internet dietitians rub me the wrong way. Okay? That's the truth. I had to get it out there. They really do. Like, this is ground beef plus rice. It is so much better than 99% of the things you could possibly eat in the world. And yet, it's extremely problematic. It really does feel like sometimes that dietitians, internet dietitians, are so quick to jump on someone for having some sort of healthy lifestyle or grasping at a healthy lifestyle. And
starting to think those people have an agenda or something. I don't know.
Yet at the same time,
I don't know.
Okay, rarely address anything like sugar, ultra processed foods, junk food, the food industry, anything about overeating at all. You know, the main dietary struggle that the world is going through collectively right now. It's a video of someone eating Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Dietitian pops in with their take. Dietitian here, I love that even though there's no real fruit in here, these Pop-Tarts are inspired by fruit flavors. A+. It's a video of a
It's gotta be rage bait.
truck driver who only eats gas station taquitos and powdered donuts. Dietitian here. Wow. I just want to say that that's a really creative way to fuel yourself on the road. It's a video of someone eating chicken breast and salad and sweet
Oh my god, sweet potato's awesome. I love sweet potato.
potato. Dietitian here.
Yum.
I'd like to point out some red flags with this meal. And next time, you know, it would be a lot more balanced if you had at least one donut. I feel kind of bad making this joke. They are professionals. And obviously I'm very biased as an ex-obese food addict. But I feel like so many of the dietitians I see online never bring the heat when it comes to the actual issues that are plaguing our diet in modern society. Yet there's 15 quotes in every article telling you how dangerous beef and rice is. I don't know. These articles eventually popped up on Reddit, and even people there were like, why was this even created? Bodybuilders have been doing this for decades and no one batted an eye. This is just shitty spin for clicks. Boy Kibble, and it's literally just meat and rice. Oh, I do this because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I've been eating versions of this since I was a kid. Not a trend. Just
Yeah, you're also kind of dissing, like, honestly, I would argue you're dissing, like, a certain class of people. Wouldn't you agree, chat? Like, these people are so snobby. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, yeah, it's cheap food that works. It gets you through the day. You're not, like, eating McDonald's or, like, God, it's just so fucking strange to me. The male class? No, I'm not even boiling it down to, like, gender. It's just, what more do you want me to do? Like, yeah, some fucking countries, avocados are expensive, or, like, some states. Or like seasonally, avocados is a very seasonal thing. Like, yeah, maybe I can't afford an avocado, but this isn't really that bad. So yeah, beef on rice is a luxury. Yeah, in some fucking places, like, having meat on the side is expensive.
a quick cheat meal. And there you have it, the super problematic, life-ruining trend. That was actually nothing at all. Thank you so much for watching.
What a nothing burger. Fucking Reddit, man. Those are the same people that call me a Nazi. Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell, mate. Chad, it's okay. Beef rice. It's good. Fuck them. Fuck these people. Eat what you want to eat. If you want to eat a Big Mac, that's okay too. And get your smugglers' food. It's fine. I've seen pictures of smugglers in their food. We have an entire section for people's food. People are not eating bad. I've been looking through it. Some people just eating eggs or like sushi or whatever the fuck. I've seen it. I've looked through it. We have an entire Discord, little food channel. Yeah, it's a good meal though. Yep.